Welcome back, everybody, to Minor League Esports, week number 6. My name is Grant CFO once again, and I am joined by the one and only Novanta. How are you doing?
There's only two great feelings in the world, and that's one when you break your diet, and two Saturday night Rocket League action. I'm so excited to be a part of the festivities.
Absolutely. I almost couldn't agree with you more, but man, we've got some exciting Foundation League action lined up. Outlaws going head-to-head against the Demolition. It's sure to be a good one. Outlaws being second in the league, and Outlaws can actually tie for first place in league if they manage to pull out with a 5-0 sweep. So we're definitely looking to see that here, but also some exciting news. We have Jacob JTL is debuting for the Outlaws, and on stream, what a way to go on. Monsoon ranked out, so Jacob's the replacement, and he's got the shots. Looking at his stats, 3.5 average per game. If he can keep the Demolition under pressure and light that fuse, the Demolition's defense is going to be a ticking time bomb waiting to explode. So watch out for Jacob.
Yeah, Jacob has a chance to really impress, but he's walking into potentially a buzzsaw. The Demolition are ranked 7th overall in the league, which means they're still in the top half of all the proceedings here, and they have a really chance to show out. I'm looking at Silva here. He's definitely one to watch. He leads the team in goals at 19, in assists at 11, in saves at 12, in shots at 50, and at demos at 12. A one-man wrecking crew for the Demolition. And I gotta be honest with you, you put Sylvia out there in the field, his teammate has to be equally as important, solid as a rock, to allow Sylvia to go out there and do what we do over there on the pitch. I can't wait to see these two teams collide.
Well, you and me both. I can't wait. Foundation League, it's always so exciting to watch. You can't rely too much by what's on the paper. It's so unpredictable, and that is what makes it one of the most exciting leagues, in my humble opinion, to watch in MLE. So we are going to just go right at it. Game number 1 about to come at you. Novanta, how are you feeling going into it?
I'm feeling great. The Forbidden Temple has been quickly one of my favorite maps. I love these two teams, their style of play. I want to see how they work with each other because, frankly, we are in for a treat in Foundation League action.
Absolutely. Well, here we go. Jacob JTL, the fill-in for Monsoon, who has recently ranked out his debut match on stream. In fact, here's Markov, though, with a shot for the Demolition. We have Markov and Sobi against Jacob and Flips for the Outlaws. Sobi fires that one to the back wall. Markov passes it back in, but it's not a threes match. No one going to be home for that one. Jacob takes it off the wall now. A lot of time to work with. Sobi going to whiff that one, leaving Markov all alone, and Jacob gets the 50 under the defender, but not able to capitalize. But here's Outlaws getting a shot off the backboard. Sobi, great dunk off the roof of Jacob. Now goes off the lips. Sobi gets it around the last defender. They've got to pop it over. They do. Can Markov capitalize? Yes, they can. Demolition, what a way to go up. And I think actually we might have some technical difficulties. The clock is counting upwards.
Yeah, I mean, that's something I noticed off the bat, but those guys go all the way. Nice practice. Good job for both teams here.
And it's still set to 1 goal, so we do have technical difficulties. What's a good esports broadcast without some good old technical difficulties?
That just shows you're alive. This is live entertainment. MLE Esports giving the best at Rocket League. Technical difficulties or not, each and every weekend during the season, so many teams, so many players. Here was a chance for them to be on display in an exhibition before the actual match. I'm here for it. Why not?
Well, one thing is we're in Foundation League, so let's talk about this for a minute as we get everything set up. I actually do coaching for Foundation League, so part of that, what makes it so exciting is I'm able to see just like obvious mistakes because I've been coaching and I just know what to look for, and it's entertaining to me specifically, but like I said earlier, it's also unpredictable. But well, what are your thoughts going into it?
Currently, I am a free agent in the Foundation League level, and I would say there's so many different people from different walks of life. People forget about the human element of playing Rocket League. These are people that may not have the time to put in the hours in other divisions. You know, single parents, students, guys with full-time jobs, gals with full-time jobs. I decided, you know what? I love this game so much, I'm going to commit to it, and the Foundation League has been a showcase for all of those.
And right out the bat, we're back in it. Game number 1 for real. This time, Flip's going up to the back wall. Gonna miss it. So is Markov, leaving Sobi back Sobi gonna push up a little too far there, a little dangerous. Flips now, gonna flip out of that play. Sobi has the ball in the corner, got it out by Jacob, but great clear away from Markov as the shot rolled in. Flips out to the wall. Now back down to the ground. Sobi gonna have to make the clear here. Awkward on the back wall. And oh my goodness, Jacob, what the dunk just happened?
Fantastic goal for the first time this guy's come out for the Outlaws. Splits 2 highlighters. Bam. Goal bottom right. Outlaws are up by 1.
Well, as the goal explosion said, splash indeed. Really making a splash in the pond here for Outlaws. Now Markov gonna look to move Demolition down the field, looking for a demo, trying to get aggressive early. This is something we saw earlier in our Master League action, and it kind of worked out for Lightning in the end. But Demolition holding true to their name, trying to get some demos on the field as Sobi tried to 50 that one, but flips too strong. Jacob caught out of position, but nobody gonna be able to capitalize for Demolition. Now bumped into it. What a bump from Sobi, able to get that defender to block the ball for themselves. But Markov now waits on the wall. Jacob, great clear downfield. Sobi not going to be able to find it. Jacob's just got some incredible shots so far.
Jacob eyed it from a ways out. Decided to ride the ball like Spider-Man. Ball over the head of goal Sobi right there for the goal. 2-0 Outlaws.
Well, this is why Outlaws are ranked number 2 in their league, and we're actually back-to-back number 2 in the league action here. Oh no, Markov gonna make a bit of a mishap there on the flip.
The effort was there. I mean, you saw the ball coming. It was a bit too late and a bit off target. The back flip was not there. Flips does the easy cleanup. 3-0 Outlaws.
And that's just the mechanics that come along with Foundation League. You know, you don't got your squishy muffins and Justins on the field. It's not like that down here. So once again, that's what makes it so unpredictable. Flips not able to flip that one out of harm's way. But my goodness, I call it Caster's Curse. Demos find themselves on the board.
It looks like Flips got caught in the camera settings here. Came down right there in time to see it happen to left or right and didn't really know which way to go as a goalie there. The 3-1. Still the Outlaws on top.
Now Markov and Flips on the kickoff. Great cheat by Sobi, playing that one to the corner. Flips got to find themselves back in net. Sobi not going to make the ceiling shot happen to the pass, but what a shot from Markov. It rings the post, unfortunately, but Demolition keeping the ball in play. Jacob, great clear out. Sobi back in field, looking to get it over to the last defender. Doesn't happen. Tried to abuse that inside pocket, but Flips too smart. Now over the head of Jacob. Flips gets it back out, back in, looking to go in the net, and Markov. Oh, well, there's a shot for you and a goal.
That's what happens when helping goes wrong. You see Markov saw it, eyed it, just turned the wrong way, and the ball goes. I made those mistakes myself, but it's a 3-2 game. Outlaws still on top.
Well, this is what we talked about before we began Foundation League. You can't rely too much on what you see on paper because it can be so back and forth. It can be so just unexpected. And what happens here? The Outlaws, they come out swinging in the beginning. Oh, and they're going to come out swinging again here. Put the words back into my mouth. Jacob with another goal.
Yeah, and it's not for a lack of skill, even though we talk about salaries. It really is. We have our heart in our sleeves in the Foundation League's mistakes are amplified in our own minds and intend to replicate and multiply. And we're seeing that here right now. 4-2 Outlaws, but you got Demo on the board now.
Yeah, but as I was saying, it can be so back and forth, and that's exactly what we're seeing. Only 2 minutes going by in regulation, and Demo were able to close the gap to 1 goal, but they find themselves back in a 2-goal deficit. Flips for the Outlaws, plays it out, ran into Sobi along the way, was Jacob. Sobi looking to get this one back in. Great 50 by Flips, taking advantage. Now Markov over the top, great 50 to keep that one away for just a little bit longer, but not a lot of time to work with. Jacob has to race back and gets a great clear. Maybe the pass to Flips, great shutdown by Markov as he keeps this one on Outlaw's side. Now back off the back wall, great clear once again from Jacob. I'm seeing a lot more mechanics going in the favor of Outlaws when it comes to making those backboard clears and back wall saves.
It does seem the Outlaws a bit more warm, understanding where their opponent is, their teammate is in the field. Caster strikes again.
Spoke too soon. Markov gets the pass on the back wall. Sobe with a great one overarching his opponent and puts that one in the net. Novanto, what the heck?
It was like a dunk contest goal. Off the backboard, slams it home.
I guess so. Jacob got the dunk in the beginning. Sobe gets one of their own. His flip's not going to be able to make the carry in the air there. Sending it back up for Jacob. No, it goes in an awkward situation for Jacob, but now it's Sobe going to try to get that one away eventually. Markov now coming back around to it. Okay, we're seeing a little bit of doink action happening in the wrong direction for both teams. Jacob fires one off the crossbar, but once again, it's those mechanical errors that are expected here in Foundation League. As there's one back in, there's Sobe, gets it by. We've got a tie game.
What you call mechanical errors, I'm calling heart. Markov understands the goal down, but he tries to force it over, but not too much. Sobe was there, though, said, look, if you're not going to make the shot, I'm going to. And just like that, Demolition's up. Outlaws probably be shaking their booth there, partner.
Navanta, this is why I like you. You can keep me in check. Yeah, I'm a bit hard on these FL players, but hey, what can I say? I'm a coach. I coach some teams, and I've actually been coaching you, and that's been a lot of fun, too. It's always a great time to spend with you, but hey, I love that you keep me in check, able to show the praise for these players. They're putting up a fight. They've got heart. They've got spirit. And here's Sobe trying to get that going here as he gets one rainbowed over. Gonna have a pass to himself. Demo take the lead.
If I'm Sobe right now, I'm fist pumping myself on comms. Oh, they're rolling it over. Jacob was there but didn't touch it. And he goes, I will pay for your mistake for you, sir. Thank you so much for the receipt. 5-4 demo.
Well, 1 minute and some change to go on the clock. Demolition find themselves in the lead for the first time in the series and in this game, number 1. Jacob now for the Outlaws. Gets that one off the lip. Flips. Gonna cut rotations there. A little questionable. Maybe Jacob had the better angle, but Markov looking to circle back in behind Sobe. Sobe should leave this one. Could be dangerous if they commit again. Getting a little awkward for Flips there, and what did I tell you? I called it before it happened.
I was going to praise Jacob too, because it could have been a double commit with a lesser team, but he has the wherewithal to pull back when he needs to and push forward when he has to. Here he had Flips with a shot that was kind of wayward. Jacob says, I'm going to clean up your mess because I'm your homie.
And he's back in it for the dunk contest, now 2-1 against Sobe. So there you go. But Sobe looking to make a push possibly here. Got space to work with. Almost got it by Flips, but a great pinch out to the side wall. Markov gonna go first here. Get that one over the head of Jacob. Maybe. No, a catch. Great one by Jacob as one comes back in. Swinging on the inside pockets. Markov pass. Not connecting. Jacob's got a breakaway here. No boost to work with, but if he did, oh my goodness. Oh, it's going to go off the crossbar. Still on the goal line. Demolition finally avoiding that one. They don't want to go down here in game 1.
That could be the most crucial play. If the Outlaws lose this game, you have to have the GOAT symbol over Flips. He could have pushed up, could have helped that second option for the goal, but was too far back to make that happen. And let's overhead overtime, but all right. Jacob's like, you know what? I'm gonna be my own insurance policy. Thanks for the call-up, fellas. He says, I got this. Takes it all the way to the house himself. Leave no chances. Outlaws 6-5. 2 seconds to go, game 1.
Well, that could be the nail in the coffin for this first game. Outlaws looking for that 5-0 sweep to put themselves in a position for first place. Outlaws walk out of this one victorious.
Look, on paper, it looked like the Outlaws were going to run away with this, and they have the first game, but dare I say the Demolition's impressing me? I don't know what their game plan is. It seems to be all over the place, but they're coming at you hard and fast, and that's causing them mental errors that allow them to score goals. Hey, sometimes chaos reigns in Foundation League.
Absolutely right. Demolition, though, almost matching, just one shot less than the Outlaws, and obviously that last shot being that game winner. I didn't get a chance to catch what happened in real time with the Demolition, what went on in their rotations that allowed that one to slide on by them. But I mean, they lose game 1, but they shouldn't go out hanging their heads low. And I know Foundation League, these players like to have fun. It's not as competitive and try hard as Champ League, which I'm a part of, and I am a try hard, thank you. But you know,
Hashtag tryhard Grant. I understand, but you want to win for your team. A lot of these Foundation players are drafted directly from the waiver wire, from free agency. They want to show out for their team. They want to show they belong on a spot. So even though it isn't as tryhard, there is a bit of pride within every driver out there, especially at this division, to rank out, to rank up, and to be on another team at a higher level.
Absolutely. We're looking to get things underway in game number 2. What are we looking to see here? Is there anything, just even slightly, that the Demolition need to change in order to take this game, or do you think they keep playing how they're playing because it was so close?
You know what? Demolition are a very, very aggressive team. That's great, but I do think Sobe and Markov have to spread out a bit. Give yourself some room to present other options in case the first attack gets stopped for the Outlaws. The Outlaws are a very fine team. Their mistake is their passes aren't hitting, but the Demo aren't even making passes. They're just booming it down the field.
Very true. Creating opportunities is always important, but Sobe doesn't need to. Oh, he gets it by Flips and Demolition on the board.
Hey, can't knock a man for effort, but it wasn't enough. A little bit of a juke move there, broke half an axle, and I guess a small flick energy for Sobe there. Props, 1-0 Demo.
I guess so. If he had it on his car, I'd call it a turbo flick, but yeah, getting a little style at the end. You know, when you get those breakaways, you got to add a little something, something. But Jacob looking to pass it into Flips on an open net. What happened here?
Flip sees you. This is the Battle of Phoenix here. Jacob saying, look, I'm going to put it on goal. Whether you go for it or not, I'm making sure I'm doing my part. Flips is like, you know what? Thanks, man. I appreciate you. 1-1 or even.
Well, all right, Outlaws. They will not let Demolition walk away without a fight here in Game 2. As Sobe, Jacob find themselves out on the face-off. Now coming in is Markov, gonna 50 it with Flips, gets it successfully back to Sobe, but Sobe not gonna turn for this one. Jacob beating them there, but now back out in the corner. Sobe has to recover here, gets the boost taken by Jacob, I think, and Sobe doesn't have a lot of, no, he must have gotten the boost. There's no way Jacob would have let that one slide, but Jacob gonna power this one back in. Flips wasn't able to receive the pass. Markov, great cutoff. I think I'm going to go back to my question here. I think I found an answer. Demolition, just keep playing how they're playing. It was close, so why change anything?
Right? Why change anything? I mean, look, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. So the game plan changes on a whim or a dime. The Outlaws have been pretty solid in the first game, not as solid in the second game, and that could be a whole different set of unpredictability for the Demolition. How can you stick to the same game plan if your opponent's not doing the same?
Yeah, very, very good point you bring up there, Novanta. But Flips and Jacob, they're going to find themselves on the back foot here. The shots rolling in from Sobe. One from Markov. It goes off high. And now Markov way out of the play. Sobe gonna have to get this one away. It's gonna miss it. And Jacob with an open net once again.
This play started in the other half. Markov shot his shot too hard and left it way open for the counterattack. Again, this time in reverse. Flips out to Jacob for the goal. 2-1 Outlaws.
Well, Demolition, they've still got 3 minutes to put themselves in a tie game scenario, but this one gonna go out to the side. So Sobe from the corner out to Jacob. Not what they wanted, obviously, but able to keep it by. Avoid the demo from Jacob. I'm not even sure if that was calculated or not, but great play nonetheless. Sobe looking to dribble it around. Almost got it past both of them, but Flip's gonna doink this one back out. Sobe, great quickness back. Gonna turn quickly, though, run into Markov along the way. I think it was the other way around, but Jacob now sends this one back. Double committing from the Demolition, going all out here. Not what they want to be. Sobe waiting on the near post, gets that one away, and now Flips has to retreat, awaiting the attack from Sobe. Now gets it, off the car of Flips, and Flips gonna have a little bit of breathing room as he tries to set up another attack.
Flips is like not in my house, just bats it away down pitch with authority.
There's a shot from Sobe saved by Flips, but it's not for long as Markov gonna have the open net. It's off the crossbar. No!
Oh,
Flip.
man, too much sauce. He got lost in it. And he's open for Flips with a counterattack. Where is Jacob? Is he there? He isn't. Oh, that could have been another goal for the Outlaws.
Well, there's no reason for Jacob to be up that far. Flip should have had the open net, but oh my goodness, almost an own goal. They gotta be careful here. No, Sobe tried to get it by. Jacob now one to beat, gets it by, but now it's off the post. What do the Outlaws or Demolition have to do to get this one in?
So many opportunities. You'll go back and say, oh my goodness, we could have been up by a goal or two or three. But the Outlaws have to keep focused there because they don't want to drop goals due to frustration.
Well, here comes Flips down the field, cut off by Markov, but not much time to work with here. I take it back. That one's floating towards the left post. Flips racing back for it. Markov could find the net here. Send it behind Flips, but not able to find the net.
Out of here with that weak-ish. Jacob tracking it down. Pays for it. Here comes Flips.
Sobe takes it up the wall, playing it out to midfield, looking for maybe a pinch. Oh, got it, but blocked away by Jacob. underneath one. Markov looks to catch the snow, sends it back in. Now back out. Here comes Sobe and flips, getting a little physical over, but the floater to Jacob. What a save from Sobe! What a way to save themselves in game number 2. Markov got a bit of a shot. The pass to Sobe. They've tied the game.
We are level. It's about that tag team action play. Markov in the horn knocks it out. Sobe's like, you know what? I'm going to go for it anyway because he had a hand in his face. The goal went in too. We're level 2-2.
Well, 48 seconds to go. We'll see which team is able to come out on top in regulation, or maybe we see our first overtime. But Jacob getting the doink, not on target. Markov back out to flips. Great. Keeping this one in play for Outlaws. But back is Jacob. Waiting for the bounce off the corner. Gonna be able to deflect this one away. Sobe turns away. Jacob now 15 with Markov. Here comes Flips with the dunk, trying to get involved with the dunk contest here, but Markov accidentally passes to Jacob. That's not your teammate, but Sobe tried to get it over. Flips has got an open net. Markov!
It's in there! Flips gets in there, squeezes by because on the attack you had a chance of getting it out there, but check us out. It was straight on, rolling it in. Markov was just a second, a hair too late. 3-2 Outlaws.
Rightfully so. Markov put a sign up on his door that said "Gone Boosting" and went out to go collect some mid boost.
Hey, I've been there. It's so attractive, being full boosted.
But here come the Outlaws with one last attack, unless Demolition are able to clear this one. Actually, unintentionally they do, but Jacob deflects to the side. Demo's not going to give up yet, as here it is still in the air. Somebody's got to catch it, not going to be able to do so. The ball hits the floor and Outlaws walk away. It's now 2-0 in the series.
Yeah, that was a battle of the ages there. Kind of like a rough and tumble patch, but definitely the best team win here. Demolition have done a lot of good work, understanding and having each other as shooting options, but the Outlaws are just so crisp, they're so clean, they're in sync, and they're giving themselves more opportunities, and they totally pay for that.
Yeah, Outlaws getting 6 shots, half of those going in, but more shots coming in from Demolition. This is kind of the opposite of what we talked about. We talked about Outlaws and Jacob specifically putting more shots, but he's been kind of sitting low on the scoreboard. They've got to get more shots rolling in if they want to light this fuse on Demolition and make him explode. I mean, look, their logo, it's a bomb. If you don't light the fuse, how are they going to blow up?
That's a very good point, man. And the Outlaws probably had a game plan, understanding that you can't really handle Demolition because they were kind of playing a rat the first time out there. They're trying to find their bearings. This game will prove whether or not the Outlaws have the Demolition figured out and whether they're really to light the fuse and feel the boom.
Yeah, and Flips also, might I mention, got 4 saves that game, keeping a lot of those shots coming in from Demolition out, but just barely able to edge themselves on top in game number 2. Now looking to continue this, get the 3-0 sweep, but like I said, they want that 5-0 sweep to take first place or at least tie it. So Outlaws gonna make Demolition put up a fight regardless.
And this is going to be the critical game right here. We're going to find out whether or not the Demo are going to be involved. Will they break up? Will they play spoiler in the Outlaws' quest for 5 straight?
We'll see for sure. Flips gonna miss this one, leave their teammate out. Here's a shot from Sobe off the crossbar. Markov looks to make up for it, but great pre-jump there from Flips keeps this one out of danger. Trying to drive up the wall was Markov. Keep the ball high, out of reach. There's a demo from Markov on the way out. Sobe gonna have to turn on that one, put it off the wall. But Jacob gonna be there easily for it. You can play some corner ball here. Oh, hang on a minute. Before we talk about corner ball, there's Jacob with a shot. But as I was saying, corner ball, the term coined by...
I love corner ball.
Yeah, coined by Thunderballs. It's when you're basically trying to roll it up across the corner, get it to net. It doesn't typically work, but in this rank, it can work. And we're seeing a lot of that. But if they can get creative and outsmart their opponents, it's going to be a deadly force.
Yeah, you talk about mechanics, especially in Foundation, like a lot of it, I see even say more than the higher leagues, is about making sure your opponent goes for your fake. So you play that corner ball and someone trying to anticipate whether you're going to bring it down and they miss it, that's an open net. That's as good as a goal. So why not go for it?
Yeah, back to action though is Sobe gonna fire one accidentally off to Jacob. Shot saved by Sobe. Making up for their mistake here. They've got to dribble out to Markov. Jacob missed the challenge. It's going to go away now. 3 minutes, 35 seconds on the clock. Sobe, great clear away. Now there's a great boomer downfield for Markov. Flips, last man back near post. It could be dangerous, but what a save getting that one out of the way. Sobi find themselves backwards. Double touch not coming in from Jacob. Now Flips got to return to the offensive pressure. Light that fuse like we've been talking about. But Jacob and Flips going to find themselves on the retreat here. Flips had to rush back and make that save. But Outlaws, we're seeing something a bit different here that we're not expecting to see.
Yeah, definitely was kind of confused with that double commit. I know the best commits in life are double commits, but that could have been costly how they got scored upon. They need to go back to the basics, understand they make space for their partner, trust their partner to handle the work on defense. Forget it. Forget it.
Forget it is right, Jacob. He could have gone for the fake. He had the defender either way. If they chose to fake it and wait or get it over the top, both outcomes working here. The defender just couldn't find themselves in any right position for that.
Oh, yeah, you call him an outlaw, a bandit, a vagabond. He made it happen. It was amazing.
Yeah, but Flips trying to get this one out of their half, prevent Demo from tying the game up. But there's a lot of time to prevent that from happening. Flips gonna do so. Putting that one for Jacob on the wall, but sending it back by accident could be dangerous, but no Demo players pushing up. That could be an issue. Sobi plays this to the back wall, now out to Jacob, who takes this one away. Markov should have the challenge. Indeed they do. Flips now puts that one up high. Out to Sobi. Got a bit of space to work with, but Jacob should have the clear. They do. Sobi not reading it too well, but Markov, great rotation around. A bit of a ghost touch there on my screen at least, but should have had the clear there. I thought it was coming through, but Flips getting chased down by Sobi here. Outlaws trying to avoid everything they can. Go for a demo of their own, but now so many players out of position. Everybody on the field has to regroup.
That's okay. Understanding once you get the crisis averted, cap back, get yourself back into formation, see if you can have a goal happen with the counterattacks.
Flips out to the midfield for Sobi. Not what they wanted. Sobi's got a bit of an open net. They just got to find the angle. They do, but saved by
What a
Flips
save!
Out of nowhere. Sobi.
What a save, what a save. Chad disabled. That was amazing.
For sure. You got, like, Demos, they're wondering what they got to do. Sobi not going to find the back of the net on another open opportunity, but no, Markov find themselves last man back. A demo attempt there from Sobi. Great boomer outfield, but it goes over the head of Flips. It's not on target, though. Looking for the goal. Oh, my goodness, it goes off the post. The Demolition are trying everything they can, but shot accuracy is out the window right now. But it's another one coming in, saved by Jacob. Demolition, they're doing everything, but nothing seems to work. What have they got to do, Novanta?
The Outlaws are doing a firing range, withstanding the onslaught from the Demolition, but to be honest with you, frustration setting in because these shots from the Demo are not as accurate as they once were. They're just getting really upset. They want that ball to go in. It's not going in their favor.
And they've kept these games within one, but there's Markov tying it up with 44 seconds. My goodness.
And the Levy just broke. Sobi coming around the side. You know, the ball had no business being anywhere near goal, but Markov was there, rolled it in himself. If they win this game, I think that'll be the play of the game, to be honest with you.
Yeah, well, the levy broke for sure, indeed. But still, a little bit of time left on the clock. Let's make a quick prediction. Overtime, or is somebody going to come out on top? And if so, who?
I got eyes on Jacob, man. He's just too smart. He's making his debut here, maybe in try-hard mode. He may make something happen.
I'm going to go with Markov, and what did I tell you? It's off the crossbar. I got cocky, caster's curse, call it, but there's a shot from Jacob. Oh my gosh. What the heck? This isn't
I'll
fair.
accept my payment in case of balls, good sir. Balls Dorano. That was amazing. Jacob, what the boom? Drops the hammer like Thor. 20 seconds to go, 2-1 Outlaws.
This is unfortunate, DJ. I apologize, but 20 seconds on the clock. I've jinxed his boys, and this is not good for me. But Jacob finding themselves on the near post, gets that one by. Sobi gonna get cut off by Markov in the rotation there, but Markov looks to take this one around. 10 seconds now to go. Sobi with the carry, has to pop it over, but dunked by Flips, and Flips, there's the dagger.
Call that insurance. Oh man, Flip says, you know what? Thanks for the counter, but it's ending right here. Boom! With the snipe. There's your goal. 3-1 Outlaws.
Well, this is another one of those last second goals to secure the game for Outlaws. They've sealed the deal, and it's got to be frustrating if you're a Demolition player to be that close, and now you've been swept in the series.
See, that's the name of the game. It's absolutely frustration. That first game, the demo were pretty much giving them everything. They were doing what they call the haymakers in boxing, right? Those heavy punches. And the Outlaws stayed, waited, and rope-a-dope the demo in the first 3 games. And now you can see frustration setting in. The shots aren't as crisp. The passes aren't as crisp. The Demolition are in comms right now going, what do we have to do to turn the tide? And I think it's the Outlaws here to lose. They may win 5 straight here if the demo's not careful.
Yeah, but taking a look at stats, Markov, once again, being a very good component in applying pressure with 6 shots, but unfortunately one of them going in. But once again, Flips back at it. 4 saves again. It's just the same thing. Markov, they're doing all they can, but Flips is also doing all they can, keeping shots out of net. What do you do?
I've said it before and I'll say it again. Shots on goal is amazing to a point. If you start making shots on goal, they don't go in, and you start getting mad and start blaming yourself. You start saying, am I too slow on the ball? Am I not being aggressive? And that's where you get tilted. And that's where Foundation League, more than any other league, it's all about the psyche, all about the psychological part.
I think one thing the Demolition can try here is try to pull Flips out of position on defense, or just totally wipe him out. Hold true to your name. Get a Demolition on Flips. Get that brick wall out of there. Break it down. Get a sledgehammer and just yeet the brick wall. Like, that's all I gotta say.
Your professional opinion is to yeet. But I agree with you, actually. Drop a shoulder, man. Blow him up.
Well, here we go, getting things underway. Outlaws getting away with a 3-0 sweep, of course, searching for the 5-0. I've said it a bunch of times before. They're looking to tie for first in their league here, but Markov always putting shots on net, looking to do so there, but Flips and Jacob going to pinch that one out. Sobi, great positioning back infield to apply more pressure, but Markov takes it nice and slow. There's Flips. You got to get rid of him. Maybe Sobi needs to think about pushing up, letting Markov put those shots on net, but Sobi wiping out Flips, but instead Flips gonna do a little flip of his own and flip one in the net.
Yeah, Dodge totally beats the defender in the back heel. 2 guys are out of position, playing both wide. No one was around. Here's your first goal of the game, 1-0 Outlaws.
Well, I think my theory stands true. You gotta get rid of Flips. He's too deadly on offense, and he's a brick wall on defense. Wipe out the best play. Oh my.
Goodness me! I'm about to go to hootenanny there. You got Flips out there with the 50-50, leaving it out. Jacob on the right side says, I want to try this. Shoots, corner pocket, 2-0 Outlaws.
Flips is so well-rounded, getting the 50s, getting the playmaker going on, getting the shots, just styling it up, being a wall on defense. There's one ringing the crossbar, trying to get it in his Flips, but not gonna find their mark. They've got to retreat here. Now, one of the Demolition players probably coming around. Yep, there's Sobi trying to get it around Flips. Just get rid of him. Go after him.
Oh my goodness.
Get rid of him. There's another shot. Markov saving that one. A little bit of a flip of the script, but Sobi trying to get a breakaway, but Flips so quick to recover, and Jacob opening space for Flips off that demo onto Sobi.
I love the fact that Flips and Jacob are kind of in tandem. One guy wants to be the demo person, one guy wants to be out wide, and they switch and they flip. And you really can't peg them down. I can tell you from the Demolition side, having both Fenix, both Maroon, it's confusing who they're marking.
Well, hold on a second.
And Sobi just scores.
Well, Sobi got the breakaway, beat Flips on offense, got it behind the defender, and beat out the guy that's been blocking his shots. So Sobi doing what they do best, putting shots on net. This time it works out, though.
Yeah, I mean, you beat the last guy by destroying his axle. That's a way to get a goal on the board.
For sure, but there's Flips destroying Markov as this one plays back out to the corner. Oh, the flip almost saved it, but thank goodness that one did not find the net. Could have been deadly for Demolition. They're only 1 goal behind. They want to keep it this way and find that equalizer. There's a shot from Markov. Jacob got back to it off the back wall. Now tried to send it back in as Markov, but Sobi got to be careful, not pushing up too much here as they are the last man back. Great pinch to make it rainbow to the other corner. Now back out to midfield, Sobi. We've seen the dribble plays come through. Flips hunting for a demo. Not really, maybe not trusting Jacob on defense and trying to get something open. Oh, what a pitch from Demolition!
We got ourselves a game. Sobi pops it up and got blocked by Jacob. I thought the play was over, but then Markov is like, hey man, sorry. High five, I got this, right behind you.
78 miles per hour on the shot for the equalizer. Goodness gracious, Demolition. This is what we want to see, but you've got 3 minutes. You still got to play smart. Sobi takes themselves out of the play. Now leaving Markov back once again, but able to get that one by into the corner. Now Jacob puts it back on offense. Markov got the mid boost. Kind of a dangerous thing. I talked about them going for boost here, but Sobi gonna get that one out of dodge. There's flips. Maybe a back pass to Jacob. Yep, very slight, but Sobi gonna punish them for that. Flips not turning in just yet, but great speed there to do so. We've got just under halftime. Markov, okay. Demolition, both of them are struggling with getting
oh my goodness
contact on the ball, and this is what ends up happening. But it's mechanics, but like you said, it is hard.
This is a long punishment. It's like being grounded for a lead. That ball was in air for a long time. Demolition were caught out of pocket, and they paid for it.
Absolutely. Outlaws up by 1 once again. Demolition want to close this gap. Markov going to wait this one out slowly. Got to watch out for flips. There's a flick over the top, but Jacob, it's not going to go far enough. He'll catch it on the roof of his car, sending it out to midfield for Sobi. Flips finds themselves back, and there's a shot in from Sobi. The strike for themselves gets one in. We have a tie game again.
If this was a millimeter to the left, it was rolling up the top of the crossbar, but it just squeaks by there for Sobi. 3-3, Demo and Outlaws.
Well, 2 minutes to go. Plenty of Rocket League to play. 6 goals up on the board, split evenly between the teams. Jacob looking to carry this one, not gonna find it, but it was over. It was a great shot.
We were all up in that splash. Jacob with the wall crawl, floating with it. You know, probably sticking with the ball to be his own insurance policy, but didn't need it. Went down center punch. That was pretty precise.
Well, Sobi, if you need it, I've got an FL training pack that I made for those specific scenarios, taken right out of every replay review I ever get. But Sobi, not gonna go down too quickly here, trying to 50 it over the top of Jacob. There's a redirect from Jacob on an open net. Speaking of long punishments, actually, Sobi gonna find the strength to get that one out. Now Outlaws caught out of position. Sobi gonna get this one by, circle back around for it. Great dunk over the top. Jacob waits in the backfield, grabs the boost, maybe looking for a carry here. Actually, gonna whip it entirely. This could be space for the Demos to work with. Sobi just fires that one away. Maybe playing possession and trying to do the dribble thing could work, but there's a bump, opening things up. Shot over to Jacob, able to clear that one away. Another shot from Sobi, runs into flips, and Jacob bumps flips out of the way. Shot still rolling in from Demo as we're rolling down to a minute. Sobi looking to pass this one over, not going to commit just yet. Markov circling back around. Jacob on the ground. Who's going to get to it first? Markov off the back wall. No, but Sobi tries to 50 it in. They're running out of time, and they're running out of options. But Jacob not able to make contact. Demolition could still have offensive here. Markov, oh no, cut off by Sobi. Going to be so just unfortunate for the Demolition here.
Yeah, you put so much effort putting all your shots forward, you kind of forget a bunch of formation on defense. I mean, the Outlaws got stopped, but that could have easily been a goal for another kind of team.
Well, Outlaws, they've got to hang on for 30 more seconds here if they want to look for that 5-0 sweep. Flip's going to get the clear, and a great bump from their teammate to clear Demolition out of an attacking opportunity, but not for long. Sobi trying to get that one back towards the net. Flips, they've got an open net to work on, but can they turn around? They've got no boost to work with. No, they cannot, but they can probably waste time over here. They take it over the top of the net. Sobi tries to keep this one up. Markov now 50'd by Flips. I don't think Sobi's going to get to that one. That ball's going to die. Outlaws are one game away, Novanta, from a 5-0 sweep and tying for first place.
I gotta say, I've been impressed with the Outlaws all day, but this was their toughest test. The Demo actually had an organized attack, and they withstood practically anything. If I'm the general manager of the Demolition, I'm watching this feed today, and I'm going back to the training pitch tomorrow because there's some critical errors that the Outlaws capitalize on, and that's why they're up in the series and this last game as well.
Yeah, well, taking a look at the scoreboard, 9 shots from both teams this time, but only one slipping by for the Outlaws. And the saves, 5 for Outlaws, 3 for Demolition. So defense, little slipping up. Like you said earlier, when they were pushing, they kind of forgot about their defense, and they couldn't find it when they got back, and that allowed a shot to slip by, and we didn't see overtime for it.
So the one thing to note that both teams have 9 shots on goal between them, but I can tell you the Demolition's 9 shots were in pretty 2 bursts of rapid succession shots, whereas the Outlaws were good at spacing out their attacks to actually counteract other offense from the Demolition. A lot more smart were their shots, and it paid off for them. Hopefully, they can do it in Game 5.
Absolutely. Demolition, nobody likes getting swept, and Demolition, no exception. They are going to put forth their best foot and get on with it. We've got 5 more minutes left to go in the series. Markov and Jacob find themselves on it, but Sobe with it. Oh my goodness!
Flips.
Markov now trying to make it back out into the midfield for Sobe, but not gonna find it. Keeping it infield though is Sobe. Gets a great dunk, almost an open net, but Outlaws, their rotation is getting quicker on defense, and that's why they're able to get so many shots out of there.
Yeah, definitely working in tandem, understanding if one guy goes up to fall back just because the ball hasn't been quickly cleared, and a lot of the goals in the series have happened with back passes that have gone awry. So, like the fact the Outlaws have both their defense.
Well, we almost just jinxed it there because Outlaws ran into each other, but Sobe not going to have much boost to work with to capitalize on it. Jacob now out. Gonna miss that one as well, but Jacob has to circle back around. Markov got a 1v1 situation. They've got boost to work with. Can they get it around? No, they cannot, but the demo comes out on flips. Maybe Sobe can try to get this one around, but they're gonna leave it instead for Markov. Gets dunked by Jacob. You gotta start looking for your teammate. Create those opportunities. Let one of them take it. Don't stay on the same person for too long, but Jacob and Flips still got offensive going. I take it back. Demo back on it. We'll see what happens here.
Open goal.
Oh, it's off the post. No, Mark. I don't even know whose goal we're on because it looked like, okay, I figured it out. It looked like Outlaws.
It looked like we're shooting at his own goal.
Yeah. And then Demo's missed. I was like, hold on, pause, rewind. What am I watching here? But you can't get that confused. I'm blown away. We're still scoreless, but not for long. Just kidding. Sobe's back. I'm losing my mind out here as one's rolling towards the left post on Outlaw's side.
This has been a crazy exchange with an own goal that looked like a goal on. But Markov breaks the deadlock. So this is what I'm talking about. You have out Flips there. He kind of overshot the ball, and they got Sobe to get a little poke, opening up for Markov. There's a reason why Sobe leads in assists as well. He's not just a scoring option. He's a playmaker.
Yeah, and Sobe doing what we've been talking about, taking out Flips on defense, and that opened up the goal for his teammate to come in and get one by. It's working for them. They've got to get rid of Flips. They're too dangerous, but Flips doing a pre-flip, and it's another shot from Markov. Great job from Demolition.
Demolition's playing for pride now. Once again, Sobe with the assist off the corner of the wall. I looked he was going to go for himself, but Markov beat his partner to the shot. It's okay, though. The result's the same. 2-0 Demolition.
That's 2 in a row. That same connection, taking out Flips in whatever way possible and then getting that one by. I might as well just get a sip of Balls Corona right now.
Yeah, you deserve it, sir. You deserved it. Markov is trying to make that 3, but also challenging over Flips' head.
What? Hold on a minute. Markov, the pass
to Sobe. It's in there. It is in there. Let's go. Markov with the roll around, going that corner ball, tapped it. Says, you know what? Thank you for the service, Sobe. I'm going to give you one too. Goal. 3-0 Demolition. Let's go.
Play of the week. Play of the week. Demolition 3 times in a row now. They're popping off with these pass plays. 3 in a row. If they win play of the week, you got to get all 3 on there. This is just incredible. Sobe looking to make it 4, but Markov not going to be back. Outlaws finding themselves really awkward here, but they've got 3 goals to make up. Almost 4. Markov put another one on target, but Flips getting this one back out. Demolition are doing a great job at keeping the pressure on Outlaws here. But Outlaws, imagine if Demolition, after being swept, they get their revenge in a 4-1, preventing Outlaws by 1 game not going into first place. 1 game. Like,
hey, there's a lot to be in becoming a spoiler when it comes to playoff action or this situation to prevent the Outlaws of going up in the standings. So if I'm in Demolition, this is what you play for. You play for pride, and you play for being that guy that goes, oh, the demo.
Exactly, but I've been there. Honestly, it sucks more to lose by 0.7 than it does to lose by like 2, you know?
I wouldn't know. When I lose big. But I assume.
Talking marching band scoring over here. It's happened. It sucks. But hey, At least we can be proud of the performance we put on, and certainly both teams. Sobe getting the fake on the defense, able to pinch that one with Jacob. Now getting rough around the goal, but flips. Oh, gets dunked by Markov. Outlaws are slipping out here. Jacob a little awkward, leaving it for Sobe, but got the bump on Sobe to keep him from attacking. Great 50 from Markov, but Flip's not able to find the angle. Demolition, great rotations. Where has this come from? The net's open, but Flip's gonna get back to that one first. Where was this Demolition team like in the last 4 games?
I think if you put your head down, the eyebrows go down and go, we're not getting swept, bro. We're going to try whatever we can. But here's the thing. When you have precision and opportunity, goals happen. Give him this over here, off the wall, playing a little bit of geometry. Here's a goal for you. Flips out of pocket. Goal.
Well, it's not golf, but 4 on the board for Demolition. Outlaws are left scoreless, I think, with just 55 seconds left. Outlaws are going to be walking out of this in a big bummer. Yeah, they got the series win, but they won first place. I'm sure they do. But Demolition not going to give it to them. They're going to make them work for it. But Demolition putting on a clinic right now with the opportunity creation and the pass plays.
Demolition trying to send the fans home happy, the supporters, it seems, giving them a show.
Wait a minute. What's going on? 31 seconds, Outlaws are on the board. They're not out yet.
That says a lot. Jacob trying to break the clean sheet up there. A goal opportunity. Not the best one I've seen, but you know what? That does help. Maybe it might turn the tide, maybe not. But 4-1, Demolition.
24 seconds only elapsing there. They've got to find 3 more, but a little bit of time wasting away here. As Markov fires the shotgun, Flips get back soon that they can. They've got to get quicker here. Flips looking to send a wall shot. Markov cuts the rotation, but Sobe able to make up for this one. Markov now gets this one out to Jacob, unfortunately, but 10 seconds rolling down. I don't think they're going to be able to find 3 goals here. Demolition have just bruised Outlaws on the way out. Yeah, sure, you swept us in the same number of games as the scoreboard shows, but now we're not letting you get into first place. We're gonna say, hey, this is your punishment. We'll take a game off you and prevent that from you.
There's wins and losses, and there's kind of moral figures in there, and that's what Demolition had. The game 5 is something I'll clip out and watch the team next week and say, how can we do more of that on the pitch next week? But definitely, being spoiler, rooting the party for the Outlaws to have them move up in the rankings must taste extra sweet.
Well, hang on. I've just decided to look at the Foundation League statistics. I'm tripping out a little bit here. Hang on.
Tripping out, man.
Tripping up is what I tried to say, but sometimes words just don't work like that. But I can't find it. But I'm just gonna hold true to what I said. They lost by one game, and that prevents them from being number 1. Being number 2 is great, but hey, that's just more. Yeah. It's gonna be easier next week. You know, getting four wins. Maybe next week you only need to get 4 more, depending on how many games first place wins. So they're still up there. They've got more chances in the future, and even if not, they're still in the playoffs already right now.
That's true, and I also want to give a special shout out to Jacob getting the call for the Outlaws. A fantastic display. Him and Flips were untouchable in parts in this series. Of course, it went their way, not in the best ideal way, but getting 4 games out of 5 is nothing to sneeze at. So props to Jacob and the Outlaw team.
Well, that's going to do it for our action tonight on Minor League Esports, the second stream. But thank you all for coming out. I hope you enjoyed your stay here. If you did, drop a follow and get involved with the community. MLEsports.gg/apply. You can submit an application, and I'm sure the GM for Demolition would love to take care of you and get you involved. It's a very fun league. You'll enjoy your stay here. But thank you all for watching. We hope to see you again soon.